Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the War Zone. Welcome to Monday Night Rampage. I'm your host, Jackson Black, and folks, we are just days removed from one of the most chaotic, controversial, downright savage nights in Titan Ultimate Wrestling history, Independence Day. Let's take a quick look back. Alexa Santana locked her dominance as Phoenix champion, sending Megumi out of title contention for good. Legacy stuck it to us with El Tigre de Acero edging out Mortis Rex. Kristen Taylor rose above 3 hungry competitors, and Miguel Escorpiao shocked the world by driving Jack Harlow out of the Apex Championship after a monstrous 56-day reign. And of course, who could forget the Scorched Earth Independence match? The Miller Empire stood tall over Thermal Shock and Hunter Cross in the end, proving their stranglehold on Rampage is no fluke. But we are not done. Oh no, this is just the fallout, because as of tonight, we begin the march to our next colossal collision course, Heatwave, on August 16th. That's right, the hottest event of the summer is already on the horizon, and every win, every statement made tonight sets the temperature that much higher. So buckle in, folks. This isn't just another Monday. This is Rampage, and it's about to get hotter than ever. Alright, let's kick things off hot. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 610 pounds, ironclad Marcus Wade and Redwood Elijah Creed, the Sentinels. Towering, unmovable, they are back on the hunt for respect after falling to Judgment Day inside a steel cage. And making their way to the ring, their opponents, led by Icy Menace, Sub-Zero, and the searing rage of Soul Blaze, Thermal Shock. They've got a vengeance on their minds after Miller Empire survived them at Independence Day. This is more than a match. This is therapy. Two teams who got embarrassed on the biggest stage, desperate to reestablish their dominance in the Rampage tag ranks. And we're underway. The colossal Redwood Elijah Creed taking on Soul Blaze. Soul Blaze tried to go for a clothesline, but Elijah Creed just will not topple. Sweeping the leg, going for a pin. Breaking out Soul, going for his own. Roll up. Flip over. 5 pins, back to back to back to back. Clothesline by Elijah Creed, now stomping out the flame of Soul Blaze. Big elbow to the face of Soul Blaze as he throws him into the corner. But a reversal elbow to the face of Elijah Creed, breaking out of the squeeze, picking up Soul Blaze, dropping him from a towering 7 feet high. picking up Soul and slamming him hard to the canvas, not going over. Getting the tag as Soul Blaze jumps for a tag, but Elijah Creed decided to stay in this one. Soul went for a chop that he highly regrets, now being thrown into the corner by the Redwood. Tagging in Ironclad Marcus Wade for the first time in this match. Big boot to the gut of Sub-Zero. Now a roll-up pin, but a kick out at 1. And a big boot. Soul Blaze down after that boot, but a counter of his own. Went for an elbow that did not rock Ironclad Marcus Wade. Picking him up 7 feet in the air. Dropping him face first into that top turnbuckle. And a big boot to the back of Sub-Zero. Off the rope, big boot to the face of Sub-Zero. Ironclad rocking the icy world of Sub-Zero. And a leg drop to the throat. Sub-Zero in the corner. Tag. Rebound, pickup, slam from 7 feet high. Sub-Zero rolling to the outside in absolute pain. Elijah Creed chasing after him. Now wrenching the neck. Oh, went for a big knee, but Sub able to get out of the way just in the nick of time. Got both competitors in at the count of 7. Elijah Creed picking him up. 7.5, 8 feet in the air, dropped to the ground. Sub jumping, getting the tag to Soul Blaze. Soul running into Elijah and the referee. Up and back, down, going for a pin. And a kick out at 1. Picking him up, slamming him hard to the ground. And a kick out at 2. Elijah Creed setting it up. Big kicks and a huge punch to the jaw, cracking open Soul Blaze wide. Sub-Zero able to break up the pin at 1. Huge clothesline by Elijah Creed. Elijah tossing Soul Blaze across the ground. Referee to a 6 count. Elijah Creed back in. Two seconds left. 1 more second. Can Soul Blaze get in? He slides in at the 1 second left. Elijah Creed grabbing Soul by the back of the head, picking him up and slamming him face first into the canvas. Going for a pin. And a kick out at 2. There is still fire burning in Soul Blaze. Redwood up and down, spine to the knee of Elijah Creed. Off the ropes, rebound, big boot to the face of Soul Blaze. grabbing him by the leg and tossing him across the ring. Setting something up. Big boot to the face of Soul Blaze, going for a pin. And that big boot ends it, ladies and gentlemen. The Sentinels just bulldoze Thermal Shot. Wait a minute. It's Judgment Day. Dominion, Vale, and Hollow Shepherd attacking the Sentinels from behind. Apparently, Independence Day was not enough for the Sentinels. The Judgment Day want it to be known that this is not over. And his opponent, making his way to the ring, representing the Miller Empire, Redline Miles Miller. Revving up like a souped up engine of destruction. This is classic brute force versus cunning strategy. Orion Prime is all heart and muscle. Miles Miller is that slick, opportunistic street shark of the Empire. And after the Empire's triumph last week, Miles wants to keep the wheels turning. His match is underway. Orion Prime tossing Miles Miller backwards. Miles throwing Orion to the corner. Up to the middle turnbuckle. Grabbing him, slamming him face first into the canvas. Miles to the outside. He's on the apron. He's up, he's gonna fly, but Orion dodging out of the way. Big kick to the face of Miles Miller. Orion putting Miles in the corner. Throwing him with both those powerful legs. Now going for a pin. And a kick out at 2. An early 2 for Orion Prime. Miles still in this one. Men locked up. Miles No, Orion in a headlock. Miles throwing him off. Big shoulder to the face of Orion Prime. Oh, big knee dropped. Miles setting something up behind. He's targeting. Big knee to the face. Clothesline. Miles going to the apron once again. Flying. Drop kick to Orion Prime. Knocking down the Giant. But a drop kick Orion Prime. Orion Prime with the drop kick of his own. Roll up pin. But a kick out before the one. Orion wrenching the neck of Miles. And a leg drop to the chest and neck. Orion to the middle turnbuckle. He's flying. Cross body to Miles Miller from the middle turnbuckle. And a dropping knee to the face. Orion going high. He's at the top turnbuckle. He's gonna fly. Dropping elbow. Grabbing the shoulder and neck of Miles. But Miles able to get out. Sweeping the leg of Orion Prime. Miles picking up. Straight up cutter. Going for a pin. But a kick out at 2. Miles off the ropes. Grabbing the head. Dragging it to the side. Miles to the apron. Went for a drop kick but missed. Orion went for a kick as well but misses. Orion tossing Miles over his shoulder. Went for a dropping knee, but Miles rolls out of the way. Now Miles picking up Orion and slamming him to the ground. Miles calling for Orion to stand up. Big. Going for a pin, but a kick out at 1. Miles going to the top turnbuckle. Red line flies. Double axe hammer to the head of Orion Prime. Spear to Orion Prime on the apron, causing him to come crashing to the floor. Now Miles to the outside. Orion counters. Oh no. Put Miles against the rope and whiplashed him backwards. Now tossing him back into the ring. Orion going to the top turnbuckle. Sides against it as Miles got too far out of range. Miles went for something, missed. Orion capitalized the kick to the chest out of the apron. Over the top, crossbody to Miles Miller. Now setting something up. Sweep the leg. He's going for the figure 4. Now he sharpshooter, but a rope break. Miles Miller able to get to the rope to break up the sharpshooter. And a pile driver to the crown of Miles Miller. Orion going for the count for the pin. Orion Prime drops the hammer on Miles Miller. That's a huge blow to the Empire's momentum and a major win for Rampage's new powerhouse. Time for the women to light it up from Tokyo, Japan. Here comes Akari Nozomi, the shining spirit of Rampage, always fighting uphill. And her opponent, making her way to the ring, looking to bounce back from heartbreak, Megumi, whose last chance at the Phoenix Championship was snuffed out inside Hell in a Cell. Megumi's gotta be bitter. She's gotta be dangerous. And Akari, she's fearless. But this is a wounded predator in front of her. This match underway. Megumi coming out strong. Big kick to Akari. Megumi off the middle rope, grabbing Akari and slamming her head, the back of her head into the canvas, going for an early pin. But a kick out at one. Megumi picking up Akari by her head and dropping her onto her back. Megumi now attacking the appendages of Akari and a dropping hammer fist. Megumi going to the top turnbuckle. Megumi flying, a leg drop to the neck of Akari Nozomi, going for a pin, but a kick out at one. Megumi off the top, Hurricane Rana to Akari Nozomi. Now just attacking that leg. Taking out Akari's base. Going to the top turnbuckle. And just falling straight forward. Going to the top turnbuckle once again. Flying moonsault. Going for the pin. Megumi bounces back from devastation in the only way she knows, by breaking somebody else. That's how you stay dangerous, even after heartbreak. Ladies and gentlemen, this is special. For the first time in months, he's back! Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, Thiago Santos, shedding the sinister skin and stepping into the light once again. And across from him, making his way to the ring, the arrogant acrobat, the always venomous Saint! Saint loves picking apart a man's ego, and there may be no bigger test than facing reborn Thiago Santos, trying to prove he's still elite under his own name. Thiago putting Saint in a headlock. Saint throwing him off over the top, but decides not to do anything, letting Santos roll by. Roll up pin by Santos. And a kick out at 1. Santos targeting the back. Now a huge stomp to the face of Saint. Off the ropes, but misses Santos. Santos pushing Saint back into the corner. The referee's breaking it up. But Santos with a huge punch to the face of Saint. Now running. Huge clothesline to Saint in the corner. Santos going high. Flying. Oh, went for the shoulder, but missed. Saint able to... Saint missing. Santos picking him up and slamming him to the ground. Got a kip up by Saint. Around and around. And Hurricane Rana to Thiago Santos. And a huge elbow drop to the back. Santos rolling out. Grabbing Saint off the ropes, swinging around and dropping him to the canvas. Going for a pin. And a kick out at 1. It was almost 2, but kicked out just in the nick of time. Big knee to the side of the face. Picking him up, slamming the knee into the ground. Counter by Saint. Went for a Superman punch, but missed. Santos taking advantage. Picking Saint up on his shoulders, falling backwards. Superman punch by Santos. Putting Saint on his ass. Going for the pin. But a kick out at 2. The Monday Night Messiah not out of this one yet. Santos setting it up. He's got it locked in. What a return. Thiago Santos plants Saint and declares to the Rampage, faithful, Sinister is dead. Long live Thiago. Ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring, introducing, and get ready for tag team excellence. Here come the daughters of Valor, Celine Kai and Amara Nix, the embodiment of honor and resilience. And their opponents. Here come the Dark Queens of TUW, the reigning Women's World Champion, Akira Kuruma, and Rei Tanaka, Midnight Syndicate. Daughters of Valor want to keep climbing the ladder, but pinned the Women's World Champion. That's a direct shot at destiny. Midnight Syndicate, they only know how to win. Celine Kai targeting the arm of the Women's World Champion. Akira putting Celine in the corner, tagging in Rei early. Tag team finisher going. Double shoulder tackle to Celine Kai. Rei Tanaka to the apron. Flying over, went for a kick to the chest, but Celine Kai able to grab the leg and stop her. Big headbutt knocking Rei to the ground. Celine tagging in Amara Nix. Picking her up. And slamming her to the ground. Rei Tanaka. Oh no! Amara with a big boot to the stomach and a crossbody off the middle rope. Rei crawling, but Amara able to stop her with a big boot to her ankle. Now to the middle rope, dropping hammer fist to the chest of Rei Tanaka. Six huge punches to the face, off the turnbuckle or off the ropes, and a big body splash to Rei Tanaka. Amara tagging in Celine Kai, tossing her onto the ropes, going under. Oh, went for a boot, but Rei stopping just in the nick of time. Sweeps the leg and yanks it backwards. Rei tagging in Akira Kuruma. Akira picking up Celine Kai, dropping onto her knee, and a moonsault off the ropes, going for a pin. But a kick out at 2. Akira going to the middle turnbuckle. Body splash onto the back of Celine Kai. Going to the top. And a moonsault. Akira putting Celine in the corner. Went for a spinning body splash, but Celine Kai rolls out of the way. Celine picking up Akira and tossing her. Celine in the corner setting something up. Oh, but Akira counters. Throwing Celine Kai. Akira putting Celine in the corner. Tagging in Ray. They're going to do something together here. Rebounding her off the ropes. Picking her up and letting her free fall. Ray. Moonsault off the ropes, going for a pin. But a kick out at 2. Celine Kai still in this one. Celine crawling her way up the corner. Ray flipping her, picking her up, dropping her face first into that top turnbuckle. Celine jumps, gets the tag. Amara's in. Amara picking up Ray Tanaka, but Ray able to counter. 3 huge elbows to the face. Slides off her shoulders, now throwing Amara into the corner. Tagging in Akira. They're going to do something together here once again. Rebound off the ropes. Double shoulder tackle. Akira to the apron. Amara targeting Ray still, but Akira is the legal woman in this match. Akira flying from the top. Moonsault landing hard on Amara, going for the pin. But Amara kicking out at 2. Akira getting some hops. Standing 360 flip landing on Amara. But Celine Kai going to break up the pin, knowing that her partner Amara is hurt. Akira targeting Celine Kai, throwing her into the referee. Went to throw her over the ropes, but Celine able to stop her and do it herself. Akira picking up Amara, railing her back first into the turnbuckles and tossing her into the ring. Akira to the top turnbuckle. She's gonna fly. Moonsault landing hard, going for a pin. But a kick out at 2. Amara still in this match. Akira going to the apron. Flying. Oh, but just out of range, landing hard on her ass. Huge move by Amara, able to get the advantage in this matchup. But Akira countering with a huge elbow to her knee. Double knee to the back of Amara, going for the pin. Midnight Syndicate remains the standard. Akira Kuruma and Rei Tanaka keep their sinister grip on this division tight. Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the TUW World Championship. And introducing first, he is now a member of the Judgment Day. This man lost the Apex title at Independence Day, but is still one of the most lethal strikers. Ghost Rider Jack Harlow, accompanied by the Judgment Day. Next, he is the architect of Rampage's most dominant force, the devious mastermind, your Mr. Gold Rush, Alexander Napalm Miller. Close your eyes. And finally, your TUW World Champion, the prodigal son, the prodigy, Hunter Cross. This is a combustible mix. Hunter wants to prove he's more than the guy who got pinned at Independence match. Jack Harlow's pride is on the line after dropping the Apex strap. And Alexander Miller, he's always hunting legacy. Always plotting to hold every piece of gold he can wrap Empire's claws around. This match is underway. Alexander Miller coming in with a new look. Napalm Miller, ladies and gentlemen. This match is underway. We have got Hunter Cross flying. Huge punch to Ghost Rider, who is now one of the Judgment Day. He is War, the fourth member we have been looking for within the Judgment Day. He is the fourth horseman. And ringside with him are Mortis Rex, Death, Dominion Vale, Conquest, and Hollow Shepherd, Famine. All four of the Horsemen and the Judgment Day are here at ringside. Hunter Cross targeting the back of Napalm Miller. Dropping shin to the face of Miller. Now Jack Harlow attacking Hunter Cross. All three men want the TUW World Championship, but only one man will have a second opportunity after this match. Napalm Miller still holding on to that Gold Rush briefcase and the contract to any championship he wants. Depending on tonight, we will see what happens. Jack Harlow putting Hunter into that exposed turnbuckle created by Hollow Shepherd. Now Miller going underneath, getting a kendo stick from out underneath the ring. Targeting Jack Harlow, cutting him open. Now Harlow grabbing that kendo stick and hitting Napalm Miller. Harlow going for the pin. Miller breaking it up at the one. Picking up Harlow. Slamming him, cutter to the back of the head, going for the pin. But a kick out at one. Dominion Vale distracting Hunter Cross. Miller putting him in the corner, targeting Jack Harlow now. Off the ropes, letting him fall backwards. Cross putting Miller into that exposed turnbuckle. Miller moving out of the way though. Stunner, stunner! Harlow puts the stunner on Miller, goes for the pin, but Miller kicks out at two. 2 nights ago, Jack Harlow lost the Apex Championship after 56 days to Miguel Escorpio. Now tonight he has a chance to get the World Championship. This match was pre-planned before Independence Day. That is why he is getting this chance here tonight. But in all honesty, in my opinion, ladies and gentlemen, I would have to say that even though Jack Harlow lost the Apex Championship, he wholeheartedly deserves this chance at the World Championship. It has been a long time coming. Hunter Cross throwing Harlow across the floor. Now Miller going after Hunter Cross, picking him up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if everyone knows this, but our CEO, Alexander Miller, used to be married to a woman named Vivian Cross, who happens to be the sister of Hunter Cross. So at one point, Alexander Miller and Hunter Cross were actually brothers-in-law before Alexander and Vivian got divorced due to Alexander's extreme schedule of being out of town for Titan Ultimate Wrestling and his time in MMA. So there's some bad blood between Hunter Cross and Alexander Miller. Alexander rolls up. Hunter Cross. But a kick out at one. Hunter rolls up, landing on top. Oh, kick out, but also a breakup. Getting that kendo stick. Oh, huge kendo stick to the side of Hunter Cross. Miller going after Harlow, dragging him into the center of the ring. Picking up Harlow. Z360. Oh! Huge flip attack to Miller. Putting a huge kick to the head. Now Cross targeting the side of Miller's leg. Miller rolling out. Drop kick to Harlow. Going for the pin. One. Miller breaking it up at one. Cross able to get out of Miller's grasp. Harlow attacking, going after Miller. Putting him in that exposed turnbuckle. But Cross putting Harlow on his shoulders, dropping him hard. Miller putting Cross in the corner. Big kick to that leg. Now going after Harlow. RKO by Miller. Sliding out of the ring, going for a weapon. He's got a steel chair, ladies and gentlemen. Hunter Cross was distracted, but heard Miller coming. But Miller counters, putting the face of Cross into the ground, going after Harlow inside the ring, putting him in the corner. But Cross gets back in, putting Miller into that exposed turnbuckle. Miller rolling out of the way, body to body suplex, going for the pin. But a kick out at one. Harlow dragging Miller, putting him on the ropes. Now going to the middle turnbuckle. Flying double axe handle, but also catching Cross. Huge chair shots to Alexander Miller. And now, oh no, Cross rolling out of the way. Stunner to Cross. Going for the pin. But kicks out at 2.5. Ghost Rider Harlow saw the championship within his grasp. Miller, kendo stick to the gut of Cross in the corner. Huge shot to Harlow's head. Miller going for the pin. The Empire is complete. Alexander Miller just took the crown jewel of TUW. The Miller Empire officially runs the wrestling world. Your new TUW World Champion, Napalm Miller. What a night, ladies and gentlemen. From Tag Team Turf Wars to Thiago Santos Rebirth to the Daughters of Valor shaking up the women's division. Midnight Syndicate shaking up the women's division. And that powder keg of a triple threat main event for the TUW World Championship. This is why Rampage is the war zone. And don't forget, we're just getting started on the road to Heatwave. August 16th. By then, these rivalries will be raging infernos, and the gold will be on the line in ways that could redefine careers. For all of us at Titan Ultimate Wrestling, I'm Jackson Black saying, keep your head on a swivel, because next week, it's only gonna burn brighter. Good night from the War Zone.